Lewis Hamilton av0ids Azerbaijan Grand Prix grid penalty after Lando Norris investigation. Lewis Hamilton has been cleared of wrongdoing and will not be punished by the FIA despite having been summoned to the stewards at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix for allegedly driving unnecessarily slowly during qualifying in Baku. Hamilton was involved in an incident with Lando Norris at the end of Q2 which angered the McLaren pit wall, with the Briton appearing to drive slowly at turn 15. But both Hamilton and Norris have now been cleared of breaching the regulations and no further action will be taken. Norris slowed down and refused to pass Hamilton although the Mercedes was almost at a complete stop. The pair both visited the stewards after qualifying and Norris had admitted to the media that he did not think Hamilton did anything wrong. That's despite him being told by McLaren on his team radio at the time, "Don't let him play silly BS. He's got to keep an eye on his delta, if he doesn't he'll be in trouble. He's the lead car, he'll get in trouble." Told by his team not to drive too slowly, Hamilton responded, "I don't know what you expect of me sometimes." Had the FIA agreed Hamilton was in the wrong, he might have faced a grid drop penalty for the race. But the FIA sided with him and agreed that he had left ample room for Norris to pass had he wanted to. F1's governing body explained in a statement, the driver, Hamilton, in evidence, stated that he did slow down in order to endeavour to be passed by car 4, to achieve a tow on his fast lap. However, car 4 obviously had the same intent and decided not to pass him. Although car 44 was slow, the stewards note that for the lap the delta time was respected. The driver pulled over to the left and off the racing line. This occurred on a straight where visibility was not an issue and there was no potential danger at any point to any other driver. The three cars on this portion of the track at the time were all on out laps. Article 27.4 of the FIA Sporting Regulations states, "At no time may a car be driven unnecessarily slowly, erratically or in a manner which could be deemed potentially dangerous to other drivers or any other person." But neither Hamilton nor Norris are adjudged to have broken this rule and will maintain their original starting positions for Sunday's race. Hamilton starts P7 in his Mercedes with Norris down in P11 for McLaren. Before being cleared, seven-time Formula One world champion Hamilton had told journalists, "We are one of the slowest cars on the straight, so I needed a tow. The rule is you have to be within your delta time from the safety car lines. I was within my delta, I slowed down and pulled completely offline to let other cars go by, but they didn't want to go by." It's an interesting scenario because when we were in Barcelona there were cars that just completely ignored the delta and drove ridiculously slow and one or two go penalized a reprimand, but they were going way slower. They would have gained at least 5 degrees cooler tires and that's why they were so quick. I remember when they were going slow, I went around them, but today I was within my delta, I was offline and it was safe. I don't think it is a problem. They had a choice to get by but they didn't and I was in my delta. Similarly, Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff had said, "I cannot preempt what the stewards are going to say. I think he was within the delta time. What that means, how the stewards are going to assess it, I don't know."